Welcome back to the coin world. Old coin review and value, the ultimate destination for rare coin discoveries, numismatic treasures, and the hidden value in your pocket change. The 25 centimo coin is a subdivision of the Philippine peso, equal to 1/4 of a peso. In 2014, this coin belonged to the BSP series, which was introduced in the 1990s and remained in circulation until it was replaced by the new generation currency NGC coin series starting in 2018. These coins were minted by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas BSP as part of the national currency system designed for daily transactions. The stylized BSP Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas logo, introduced in 2010, the year of minting, 2014, Republika ng Pilipinas emphasizing national identity. This design reflects the central bank's institutional presence and authority over monetary policy. A stylized depiction of a native Philippine plant, often used to showcase the country's rich biodiversity. In earlier issues, the catman flower was shown, but by 2014, this botanical element was more symbolic than specific, a clean and simple layout for easier recognition in transactions. By 2014, the Philippine economy was experiencing steady growth. The BSP was actively working to modernize coinage and improve anti-counterfeit measures. The 25 centimo coin continued to circulate widely for small transactions like jeepney fares, sari-sari store purchases, and public utility payments. Although inflation had diminished the coin's purchasing power, it was still a critical part of daily commerce, especially in rural areas where every centavo mattered. The 25 centimo coin held a practical purpose in making change, particularly in public transportation. For instance, when fare adjustments were made by just a few centavos, these coins ensured precise payments. It also played a role in retail pricing, particularly in small stores where exact change is often demanded. Switching to brass-bladed steel from earlier materials helped reduce production costs. The brass tone gave the coin a golden appearance, distinguishing it from lower denominations and improving its visibility. However, over time, this plating would fade due to wear, leading to tarnishing and reduced aesthetic appeal, a common issue noted by the public. The coin reflected BSP's efforts to balance affordability in minting with utility in circulation. It also showed the central bank's modernization approach, focusing on sleek, minimalist designs that emphasized function over artistic complexity. While many appreciated the coin's clean design and practicality, some criticized it for being too small and easy to lose. Its diminished usage in urban areas due to the rising cost of living led to reduced visibility, though it remained more common in provincial markets. By 2018, the new generation currency coin series was launched. This new series replaced the 25 centimo with a different design and composition. The 2014 25 centimo thus became part of a transitional era in Philippine currency. This shift aimed at greater durability, improved security, and updated aesthetics. Coins from the BSP series, like the 2014 25 centimo. The term centimo is derived from the Spanish word centimo, meaning 1/100th of a currency unit. It reflects the deep-rooted influence of Spanish colonial rule in the Philippines, which lasted over 3 centuries, 1565 to 1898. During that time, the peso and centavo became fundamental monetary terms, which evolved into the modern piso and centimo in the Filipino language. During the American colonial period, 1898 to 1946, the Philippines used U.S. minted coins, and the centavo system was retained. The Philippine Coinage Act of 1903 introduced a complete series of coins, and the 1, 5, 10, and 50 centavos formed a foundation that shaped the structure of Philippine coin denominations into the 20th century. The 25 centavo centimo became a critical part of daily commerce, transitioning from silver-based coinage to copper-nickel alloys over the decades. After gaining independence in 1946, the Philippines issued its own coins. The 25 centavo remained a standard denomination due to its convenient quarter value. It was included in multiple coin series. Cultural and economic priorities of the time. The 25 centimo coin in 2014 belonged to the BSP series, Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas series, which was launched in 1995 as part of a major redesign of Philippine coins and notes. This series was introduced to the 25 centimo coin, remained essential for small-scale transactions. Despite the rise of inflation, the 2014 coin features the updated BSP logo 2010, version, which includes 3 stars from the Philippine flag, a stylized eagle, representing vigilance and strength, the gold background symbolizing prosperity. This logo symbolized the modern vision of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, anchoring the coin in a new era of fiscal stability and economic modernization. In 2014, the Philippine economy was among the fastest growing in Asia, with GDP growth reaching 6.1%. Strong OFW remittances, business process outsourcing (BPO), and domestic consumption drove expansion. Despite this growth, income inequality remained high, and for many Filipinos, every centimo still mattered. This meant that small coins like the 25 centimo were not only circulating, they were critical in lower-income communities for exact change, and essential goods. In urban transport systems, like jeepneys, buses, and tricycles, drivers frequently asked for exact change, and the 25 centimo played a key role. Children used it for buying small snacks, candies, or for minor school-related expenses. Its presence in palenques, wet markets, and sari-sari stores meant the coin was an everyday necessity despite its limited purchasing power. Over time, inflation eroded the value of small denominations like the 25 centimo. In the 1970s and 1980s, this coin could buy an egg or a loaf of bread. By 2014, it had lost much of that purchasing power, used mostly to round off amounts. Nonetheless, for banks, vendors, and fare collectors, it was indispensable in cash flow and bookkeeping. In the years leading up to 2014, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas (BSP) was working to streamline its coinage system. The BSP aimed to ensure use of cost-efficient metals like plated steel, easier coin recognition by visually impaired users. The 25 centimo was refined within this modernization, giving it a more compact size and a simpler look, while still ensuring it met mass production standards. All Philippine coins, including the 2014 25 centimo, are issued under the authority of Republic Act No. 7653, or the New Central Bank Act of 1993. This law empowers the BSP to issue notes and coins and maintain monetary stability. The 25 centimos production in 2014 falls squarely within this legislative framework. Coins like the 2014 25 centimo are struck at the BSP Security Plant Complex in Quezon City. Each coin undergoes cutting brass-bladed steel sheets into circular blanks, striking and printing with dies under immense pressure, inspection, quality checks for size, weight, and design clarity. The result is a coin that's highly consistent and fit for mass circulation. Coins like the 25 centimo play a vital role in monetary policy implementation. They help maintain proper denominations for making change, prevent hoarding of higher value coins, and support pricing systems in the market. In 2014, the coin's continued production reflects efforts to preserve low-value denominations for micro-transactions. A typical brass-bladed steel coin, like the 25 centimo, remains in circulation for 10 to 15 years under normal usage before it becomes too worn or corroded. The 2014 coins likely continued to circulate well into the late 2010s, especially in rural areas where coins are reused more heavily. Many 25 centimo coins from 2014 were eventually recycled or melted down after demonetization. In 2020, these withdrawn coins were melted into metal ingots for reuse in industry or destroyed to prevent unauthorized recirculation. As a result, intact examples are becoming less common, raising potential collector interest. Environmental activists have noted that old coins, like the 2014 25 centimo, should be disposed of responsibly due to the brass blading and steel core, which can pollute landfills. BSP now considers eco-friendly recycling and destruction as part of its broader sustainability goals. While not widely used in vending machines, the 25 centimo could be accepted by basic coin sorting machines in banks and supermarkets. However, due to its small size and weight, it often jammed or was rejected, which contributed to businesses phasing it out of automated systems. In informal economic settings like street vending, local fairs, and sari-sari stores, 25 centimo allowed prices to remain flexible and competitive. Vendors could price goods with centavo accuracy, benefiting both seller and buyer. This kept consumer goods accessible to low-income Filipinos. As part of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations (ASEAN), the Philippines. Thank you for watching.